Welcome to Sacred Magic. Violet is on a quest to bring sacredness back into our everyday experiences. Anyone can have an extraordinary life when they are able to tap into their sacred magic within. Violet and her guests will be sharing their divine passions, inspirations, and stories of connecting with their sacred magic. We are so happy you have joined us today. Let's get started with your host, the magical creator of Discover Your Spiritual Gifts, Vialet Rayne.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to Sacred Magic Podcast. My guest today is Lenka. I'm not even going to try to do her last name. Lenka is a beautiful soul that I met through Polka Dots, which is a women's connection group. She is on a mission to slow the world down one breath at a time. As an oxygen advantage breath instructor and functional breath coach, she inspires others to pause, be still, and to dive into being not just doing, but guiding them towards a vibrant, ultimate life. She specializes in working with overachieving moms and women entrepreneurs, showing them how to use breath 24/7 to relax and switch their mindset from constantly doing to simply being without feeling guilty or judged. Now, what I can tell you is I love to watch her Facebook page because she takes people up into the mountains in the wintertime and they do these cold dips or put their face into the snow and they do snow angels and all kinds of things. So it's always fun. Now, I don't like to be severely cold, but they tell me it is incredible when you go and do that. And we will talk to her about that later today. So what brought you down this road, Lenka, to do breath work? What happened in your life that led you to feel like this was so important?
First of all, thank you so much for having me here. It's such an honor and so wonderful that I can share what I love with audience like yours. And what brought me to breathing was basically having my son, becoming a mom, and not knowing what I was doing and trying to be a perfect mom and read all the books, how to be a perfect mom and what to do at certain age when the kiddos are growing. And it wasn't working for me. It was like, oh my gosh, like, what am I doing wrong? Like, why, why isn't my son sleeping? And why is he doing all the things that no one else is doing? And I thought it was, something wrong with me. And so I was just trying too hard. I was hard on myself, and I was becoming a person that I didn't like. So I started not liking myself the way that I was I was always rushing. I was always trying to do everything, caring for my kiddo and caring for the household. And I felt like everything was up on me and I didn't know how to pause, how to care for myself. I basically lost myself. And I was angry, believe it or not. Often I would just, notice that I would I couldn't do everything. And the anger was the biggest thing that I've never knew about myself. I was screaming, which I've never yelled before. So it was for me, it was scary. I wasn't recognizing myself. And so that was like the biggest point of me saying, okay, I need to stop. I need to slow down and I need to turn inwards. Like, I can't be doing what others are doing because obviously it's not working. And so once I start slowing down, once I start taking time for myself, not feeling like someone's watching and judging me and that I'm not, doing what I should do and that I'm taking naps. And I basically allow myself to slow down, to ask for help and start listening to my son. He was 2 at that time when I discovered that something's not right, that I want to change. And so it just led me to the breathing, because every time we are anxious, every time we feel like we don't have things under control, we use our breath, right? It's usually like, okay, pause or take a deep breath and slow down. And so I wanted to learn more about what our breath can do, how it affects us. And so I started studying, and that's how it just got me to where I am now, to when I start paying attention to my breathing 24/7, it allowed me to harmonize myself. It allowed me to really slow down and see the world from a different perspective, that the more we can be in silence, the more we can truly just pause and rest, the better we are overall, and we can serve better to our families and then, everyone around us. So
Well, you talk a lot about most people don't breathe correctly, that they don't understand breath. So explain to us a little bit about what you mean that most people don't breathe in the right way. So what have you found that people do, and what is the difference between breathing correctly and not breathing correctly?
It has to do a lot with where the world is heading and how fast paced we're living now. Because we are taking our breath for granted, right? It's something that it was given to us. We never actually pay attention to it as much that we could, and start kind of understanding that the breath is something that guides us through the day, that the breath can tell us if I'm